Hello, I'm Tom Williams from the Fort Huachuca Public Affairs Office, and this is your Fort Report.
In preparation for a deployment to Southwest Asia, the commander and command sergeant major of the 40th Expeditionary Signal Battalion, also known as an ESB, cased the organization's colors at a ceremony on Brown Parade Field.
The following unit action is directed for 40th Expeditionary Signal Battalion, Fort Huachuca, Arizona. Unit to deployment to Southwest Asia in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. Assigned to 160th Signal Brigade, Camp Arif John, Kuwait, effective 07 May 2014.
The commander of the 11th Theater Tactical Signal Brigade addressed the gathering.
Over the past 8 months, Team 40th has completed both individual and collective training to prepare them to provide the critical communication support that is needed in Afghanistan, Kuwait, Jordan, Qatar, and the UAE. They have trained and they are ready. You have done a magnificent job in training these soldiers in Team 40th. And I wanted to thank you personally for the efforts that you have put forth.
And the commander of the 40th ESB made remarks.
I want to take a moment to thank the families and supporters of this battalion. Many of the soldiers standing on the parade field have multiple combat tours, but I truly believe it is harder on the family that stays behind than the soldier that goes forward. So to our families, thank you for your part in supporting your soldier, Team 40th, and our Army. We can never thank you enough for all that you do. Finally, to our soldiers, thank you again for all your hard work, training, and preparations for this mission. You will be successful, and Command Sergeant Major Breinberg and I are proud to serve with you. Thank you, Renegades.
The unit colors follow the organization wherever it deploys. The unit's colors will remain cased until the 40th arrives in Southwest Asia. In other news, the senior enlisted soldier of the Network Enterprise Technology Command, or NETCOM, relinquished responsibility at a ceremony in the Greeley Hall Auditorium. Command Sergeant Major Earl Allen relinquished his authority by passing the non-commissioned officer sword to the commanding general of NETCOM, Brigadier General John Morrison, who then passed the sword to the incoming Command Sergeant Major, Milton Weatherly. The NETCOM Command Sergeant Major spoke about his outgoing senior enlisted soldier.
Command Sergeant Major Allen is simply a great leader, and his impact on our command is far and wide. You need to look no further than what we have done with the Army's first cyber protection teams. As we were forming the brigade in the first CPTs last spring, Sergeant Major Allen worked tirelessly with the Army G1 and Human Resources Command to ensure we could select the right troopers and civilians for this critical mission for our nation and Army. Today, these teams are not only that were only a part of our imagination a year ago, are actively planning for and beginning to conduct operations in the defense of our nation. Whether here at home or on the road, Sergeant Major Allen is always a power of force with a laser focus on taking care of our troopers, civilians, and their families.
And General Morrison then greeted the incoming Command Sergeant Major.
Milton, let me tell you that we are indeed fortunate to have your experience and leadership as we embrace change, drive change, and lead change. Please accept our welcome as the newest member of our great team and our family. We look forward to serving with you.
The outgoing Command Sergeant Major is headed to an assignment as the Command Sergeant Major for the Army Chief Information Officer, G6.
To the community, to the installation, and my NETCOM family, know that I have always needed you. You are truly my unsung heroes, and I want to thank each of you for all your support. Being selected as the NETCOM Command Sergeant Major is an honor. Part of that honor comes from knowing that past leaders such as Command Sergeant Major Manley and Command Sergeant Major Williams built a bench of competent sergeant majors who could step up to the plate and feel a higher level of responsibility at a moment's notice. And thanks, team, for building that bench. It means a lot, and hopefully I'll continue to build that bench that we need to lead the Signal Corps in transition here.
And the incoming Command Sergeant Major addressed the gathering.
I would also like to do is say thank you, General Morrison, Sergeant Major Allen, for having that faith in me to come up here and to fill the big shoes that Earl has left me. I pledge you, you and the family, when I say you and the family, that's the NETCOM family, my undying faith and allegiance to get the mission done. All current policies and procedures from the Sergeant Major's office remain in effect. Voice of the Army, committed to excellence. Sergeant Major Weatherly, sign it in.
Command Sergeant Major Weatherly comes to Fort Huachuca from an assignment with the 2nd Signal Brigade in Wiesbaden, Germany.
That'll do it for this edition of the Fort Report. Have a great day.